playing Ark Survival Evolved, and welcome to the Moschops! This little guy came out a few days ago, but hey, he better late than never, right, little guy? Yeah, you look so smooth. Look at them teeth. Now, we call this the learning dinosaur. You actually can tame it and tell him what the hell you want to harvest from him. Now, one of his best things I found to do is having him harvest organic polymer. Because if you get him leveled high enough, he can actually get more than the bird. Polygamous or whatever it's called. Excuse my wording. Too many big giant dino words. Damn, there's just so many. You can tell them to harvest their organic polymer, and he'll actually get a better rate on dinos than they will without it being 2x. You can actually get up to 2x compared to what they get. Now, when you go to view harvest levels, your levels, you have to actually level it up, and you'll be able to get levels into the harvest area. You don't just get it for it just randomly doing, hey, I tamed you, you get harvest levels. No, it has to level after you get it to have these levels. Now, if I put, it says weight 100%, organic polymer 100%. I think it reduces the weight percentage, and it increases how much the quantity is. I'm thinking that's what it means. If you're wondering about the other ones, sap, and I'm also going to tell you this, and where's it at? Rare mushrooms can only be done on scorched earth right now, guys. Nowhere else. And for those who are getting lied to by the wiki page, because I just checked this, they're saying the raw fish prime, you can't do it, they're saying. But I've actually successfully done this. I've dragged a megalodon over to where it can reach and had it harvest that, and I was able to get the raw fish prime. Raw prime meat, you would use Carno or something else you'd tell it to harvest it. You enable item collection, which by going up to an E, and then just, to enable the victim item collection, and he'll do it for you. Back to this, you can also do the raw mushroom you can do in the snow biome on the plants and the swamp. That'll get it that way. Now, I'm going to tell you somewhat about the guy because, well, we want to know about the background. Wow, the Moschops, I cannot say that. Hukumite. The wild is a lethargic, cowardly creature. Lethargic? Boy, that's a big lingo. Boy, we're really trying to make me learn my higher intelligence ratios. Primarily lives in the forest of the islands, primarily making its home among the great redwoods of the west. Yet it's seen throughout the entire world. Doubt. Someone couldn't keep the dossier complete. It survives by being extremely flexible by the eating habits and completely averse to fighting. Yeah, they don't like to fight. They run like little chicken craps, so I really wish we could hold on to them, but they're huge. Best bet if you're going to have two trimates, what you'll do is you have one grab with an Argent, and you'll have the other one grab T-Rex, whatever, take it to wherever you need to do, or drop it off and have it eat what you need to eat. Or drop it where you know it's not going to be killed and put it there. Versus eating, it never starves since it can eat just about anything. Moschop runs at the slightest provocation, but is still often preyed upon. Yeah, it is. These things are eating all over the dang island. Just don't expect the Moschops to protect you, though. Even after being tamed, it will quickly flee when enemies are nearby, regardless of being fed well, increasing its strength, or how much affection you shower it on it. Moschops retain its infrequently cowardly nature. Oh yeah, it does. Pretty much best bet, put it on passive, and that way it won't run for anything nearby. You put it on attacking target, this thing will run like a chicken crapper. Domesticated. What makes the Moschops particularly interesting is what it can be trained to do with its eating habits. With a versatile plat and tough teeth, Moschops can be tamed for a unique utility over time, things to grunt, increasing the likelihood of its harvest that extract resources on which its master desires. Masters. Heh, well, you do get a tribe. Woohoo! For example, teaching it to prioritize chewing prime meat, and prime meat will be easier to harvest from. The flesh of consumed likewise rare plants and materials and so forth. But since we're on the island, your easiest one to do actually, since everything else you can get within plenty, so I don't know why you'd do anything else in the island other than prime meat or prime fish meat. That'd be the only three I'd say, or leech blood. If you really love fishing and you want more leech blood, what you do is you take it to the swamp and you'll have it harvest leeches. Now that will be hard because the swamp has so many things in there that'll eat you alive. So it could also be easier to do on Scorched Earth because you can do death worms also and harvest them. Now we're going to do the organic polymer. I'm going to level this thing like no other. I don't have a lot of levels, I should say. I think he might have some... Let me see. He's got more levels. Okay. So we'll put him into weight. He's got 2 more. Now he's up to 230%. So let's test this guy out. I think I have a penguin below me. Now he should walk over and eat that. If he doesn't, this is going to become really hard because I've had to do this before. What I had to do was literally have him come over. This is why it makes it a little bit harder. Come here. What, now you don't want to come to me? Alright, we're going to set you to follow me. Distance, come here, you. And I'm going to tell him, come here. Right on him. I'm going to hit this so you can drag the body. I could just do this and bring it right to him. I should have done that instead of having him freaking come here. And you're going to go to and tell him to... You're going to whistle him and tell him to attack this target. I have to look at him somewhat, though. Very, very stubborn. Attack the target. There you go. Now he ate the thing. Now we got 1 polymer. Now this also does work better on babies, I will add. That's a full... Let me see if I can get a baby. This really does work really well. I've had it go up to... Without 2x, I've had it at 20 per penguin. And all I'm getting is adults here. Going to cause some problems here. I can come out the backside. I need to kill this thing. So what you'll do is go with your little thing. And you'll just, I don't know, wail on it, punch it, do whatever you need to do. Come here, you. And you can just go around the island and beat the crap out of penguins. Make sure you don't kill them. You eat him? Okay, he ate him. Now, I only got that little bit. So what you'll do, instead of doing the T-Rex, you can bring a bird if you want to, but... Okay, here we go. You got a baby. Baby. That's a baby! Murder the penguin. Come here, Moschop. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him! There we go. And he got like 8 pulp. Now, when you get him higher levels, you'll get more and more. After you reach like 300% to 300 to 400%, which I've reached on my official server, he will then be able to grab like 10 to 20 per one. And you can just leave him out here, come out here. Now, if you remember to not let him die or get taken by somebody. I think he just set on him, dude. Oh, there you go. Eat the thing. See, now we got 4 or 5. Some more weight in. The cool thing is, you can do this across multiple items. You don't have to do this just against penguins. You could have, say you want it on your raw meat and everything else. The good thing is, for low-level tribes, you could, you know, probably get this. The only thing that sucks, you'd have to go around and get sap, because it takes to tame these, you have to go up to it and have it on passive. But you could build a box around it and then get the stuff required. More or less what it requires is sap. It can eat organic polymer. It can eat leech blood. You gonna eat the little thing? Eat it. He's very stubborn today. There we go. See, you also got 8 there. Now you can just go around the island with your pike and whatever and eat penguins for a while and get a lot of polymer. I still suggest the bird. until you get this thing leveled correctly, but the bird is the same thing. If you get the bird leveled correctly, it does the same crap. Don't you ever eat him? I know you're following me. Goodness, there you go. Okay, apparently it takes a little bit. Now my question is, it did not, okay, it didn't decrease its weight even. That's strange. Because originally when it said view harvesting levels, I thought it meant the quantity. And I thought it meant its harvest weight. Huh. So if someone would like to tell me what the heck the harvest rate means, I would be greatly appreciated. And if you're wondering what trees on Scorched Earth I'm talking about, the Joshua trees are the ones you're hunting for the sap. And then the plants on Scorched Earth for the flowers. That's how you'd best do this. You would find... Usually I have more penguins on this island. Usually they're up there, so I don't got a bird with me. This is going to be difficult. I don't know if you can swim, my little friend. There's a megalodon. Will you even traverse the water? Oh, you will. Yeah, tell people you could do this. By getting fish... You suck at jumping, my little friend. Are we gonna go this way? Come here. Come swim. Swim with me. And I think that shark sees me. Oh, balls. Shoot, sharky. Why is my gun not shooting? Oh yeah, I'm underwater. Gun don't shoot underwater. Run, my little guy. Run! There you go. Woo! You go, little Moschop. You ran. I can't blame you. I ran too. Forgot. Only crossbows work. So we're just gonna keep killing our penguins? We're gonna be getting that thing. Die, penguin! You're gonna feed on them, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna eat them. You're gonna stare at them and look at me, making me look like a fool, aren't you? There we go. And you'll just keep continually going out here and collecting organic polymer. Now, on a side note, I also found out over the last few days I've let my snail keep the paste on it, and I was able to gather like 100 freaking organic polymer over the day. I still think the best, overall, unless you get this thing really, really high level, is the bird. Unless you're on a 2x server, then it's just primarily the bird, because this takes a while to get all the organic polymer, and he doesn't get an extra buff. It's just a good attack. It would be more useful if it could attack things. Or you just kill a bunch of penguins and have him harvest it. I think I'm whacking him. Not trying to, that's why... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You gotta be very careful with how he bites it. I didn't tell you to attack my target. There we go. Gunner 10. Not eating things like he's supposed to. Yes, you stubborn giant fat puppy dog. Eat my food I give you. He chased off the penguins because of you. Eat it! Probably the easiest way to do this is just whistle. Eat. Hit T and hit whistle. Eat this attack this target. Here, eat it. It's a lot easier to do that. And you just put it in weight every time so you can carry more and more. Yes, he gets so happy when he eats in levels. Because right now he's only at the quantity of 187, but he's not 200%. So it'd be like, he's at 200 to 300%, he'll eat, instead of getting 10, he'll get 20. And at 2x, he'd be getting 30. So in the long run, he would out-level anything you've got currently. Because he gets 60 levels, I believe. Alright, guys, well, that's the Moschop. That's how to tame them, and that is how to get stuff around the island. I will leave it here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!